Deion Sanders doesn't hold back on Kaidon Salter and co. After unexpected Julian Lewis decision. A 3-8 record often hits panic buttons for most coaches, but Deion Sanders gets ready to pump it up. But that doesn't mean Kaidon Salter and the team will not give their all for Colorado's last game against Kansas State. That's when Coach Prime engrossed himself in a last-minute pep talk to Kaidon Salter and co. after he cleared his thoughts on Julian Lewis's future. Somebody out there would kill to be sitting right where you are, Coach Prime said on Well Off Media's 28th November episode, addressing the team. You have to think it's going to depict who you are through life. This is your last opportunity to make that PCO play that could catapult you into where you want to be. 'Cause it's not too darn late. It's not too darn late. The TED Talk was real because Coach Prime has seen it all this season, both on and off the field. Health-wise, Sanders took a beating with blood clot issues coming up. After that, bladder cancer struck in the spring, forcing removal and frequent pit stops via portable loo or diapers, yet he returned fired up. But the Colorado roster didn't give him much happiness either. After the 2024 season, the team basically hit the reset button. Losing stars like quarterback Shedeur Sanders and Heisman winner Travis Hunter to the NFL felt like getting punched in the gut. The defense struggled big time, and especially against the run, giving up around 224 rushing yards a game. On top of that, the offensive line could never find its groove, thanks to injuries to key guys like Jordan Seaton and Larry Johnson III. Even when the defense did make plays, the offense couldn't cash in. In that rough loss to Arizona State, the defense snagged 4 turnovers. However, the offense only managed to score 3 points. It was that kind of season. The main issue occurred when Kaidon Salter, Ryan Staub, and freshman Julian Lewis spun a chaotic QB carousel. Kaidon Salter was up first, and he was all over the place. One week, he'd light up against Iowa State, where he went 16 of 25 for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns. But the next week, he'd struggle hard. Anytime the pocket collapsed, his completion rate tanked, and he took way too many sacks. Then Ryan Staub, who started as the third-string guy, got his shot. He looked solid against Delaware, but once he earned the starting role, things unraveled fast. Against Houston, he tossed 2 interceptions and fumbled twice. It got worse. When he came in against Arizona, he threw 2 picks on just 2 passes. The 5-star freshman only played in 4 games, but he still managed to show some spark. After taking over the job from Salter, he started 2 games and looked surprisingly poised for a newcomer. His first start against West Virginia was his best, with 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. Offensive coordinator Pat Shurmur didn't do anything. There were times when the quarterbacks didn't even understand his plays. That raised serious backlash, with many asking for his firing. However, Coach Prime wants the game to be more polished, without any lag. Deion Sanders calls the shots on Juju's future. Deion Sanders had his share of woes in Colorado this season, but the problems even took a massive toll on his freshman QB, Julian Lewis. The kid walked into Colorado football with big shoes to fill, but it's been hard for him this season. Deion Sanders even praised his intangible ability to ignite his teammates, saying, "Now they know, if I get a step,
Browns
that
veteran
ball is gonna
lineman
be
Joel
there."
Bitonio
But
turns
the offense
heads.
overall sputtered.
After bold remarks about
Now,
Shedeur
the big
Sanders'
question
recent
looming is his redshirt status. NCAA rules cap players at 4 games if they want to preserve their redshirt for the season. Lewis has already hit that limit, meaning he can't play in the season finale against Kansas State without burning that redshirt and essentially sacrificing a year of eligibility. The QB caught himself in a tough spot, and Coach Prime made an unexpected call for him. "I've made a decision that Juju is going to redshirt," Sanders said. "I want what's best for the kid, what's best for his family, what's best for this wonderful university." The quarterback carousel this year saw Lewis eventually wrest the starting job from Kaidon Salter. Salter, with 1,242 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 6 picks, will start the finale with Ryan Staub behind him. Lewis, though itching to compete, is set to save his eligibility and play the long game.